Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode today from the Ultimate EDC. Today we have something very special. This is a seriously awesome blade, but before I show this one off, let's do the blades of the day. Today's folder, Spyderco Yojimbo is good. The Yojimbo for me, a little bit too small, but the Yojimbo, perfect. All right, so that's today's folder. And today's fixed blade is the Sosby Wedge. Sosby blades, they're a small batch maker. This is a real compact fixed blade. Let me give you a look at this. Look at that. Small, but very ergonomic in the hand. You get that thick little handle. It just melts right in your hand. It's not going anywhere. Very grippy texture, right? Let's get this sculpted G10. Excellently done. Overall length, this is about 5 3/4. 2.5-inch blade. Like I said, you can get a real solid grip. This is an AEBL. Holds a great edge. And this sheath, you can see, little Kydex, nice snap there. Comes with a DCC clip. This is a great little inside the waistband or in your pocket blade. Really cool. Sosby Wedge. Get a look at those guys. The size difference there. The Yojimbo is a good size blade, but nothing compared to what we got coming up. All right, let me get these out of the way. Guys, this is a true beast, what I'm bringing out. All right, here we go. Here it is. Guys, look at this. This is the Old Dominion Knifeworks Daeva. Just an absolute beast. Look at this thing. Look at the size of this thing, right? Massive. Let me give you a close-up. Look at the colors on this. Very, very interesting colors. So before I get into this, I'm going to talk a little bit about Old Dominion Knifeworks. I've been chasing Old Dominion Knifework blades since Dave at Barefoot Bruisers let me borrow his Chupacabra. And Casey Middleton is the maker. He has his own style, and it is awesome. I really like it. I've been trying to get one of his blades for the longest time. A 4-inch Chupacabra was what I was after, but they are very hard to find. I think finally I've got in touch with them. I think I'm going to get a build going in the future, but I had an opportunity to get this one, and I couldn't jump. I couldn't let it go. I had to grab this thing. A little bit louder than what I would normally have, but when I finally had it in hand, this thing is just unbelievable. I don't think the camera's going to do this justice, but let me show you what I'm dealing with here. Look at that thing, guys. I think it's too big for the camera. Just an absolute beast. Look at this Damascus blade. Look at that pattern. I hope that's showing up okay. Just beautifully done Damascus. All right. And this has Damascus scales and clip. Look at that. You got a breaker there too. Pretty sharp. But that blade, I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell how big this thing is in comparison to my hand. Look at that. This is 11.25 inches overall. And a 5-inch blade with a 5-inch cutting edge. It's just insane. It's got a secondary grind too. I think this is the biggest folder I own. It is mean. I mean, look at this thing. Look at the size of this thing. It is sick. And action, butter smooth, butter smooth. Easy to actuate, easy to close. Ceramic bearings, just beautiful. I want to give you one more shot of that Damascus blade. Now, as a rule, I'm usually not a Damascus guy, but lately, Some of these blades have just been so well done. I am definitely leaning towards them a little bit more. Can you see that there? Look at that. Sorry about that. I like that little groove he always puts. It's kind of like one of his signature things there in the blade. But look at that. Definitely a showy blade, but this is capable. This is no slouch. I mean, look at that. Just for a size reference, I'm going to try here if I can get this in camera. I'll do it this way. I'm going to show you one that we all know. Spyderco Para 2. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Just an absolute monster. Whew. Insane, right? Solid blade. I mean, got a good thick blade too. Little bit of a upswept blade there. Kind of a Persian influence. But unbelievable looking. Let me get this out of the way. It's a lot more impressive in person. Now, when I saw this, it's a little bit more showy than I would normally go for, but I had to give it a shot. His knives, I'm telling you, Old Dominion Knifeworks, just unbelievable. It's not just big and clunky. It's well distributed. The weight is well distributed. It's excellently made. Great cutter. I cut paper with this like nothing. And you've got full titanium frame, awesome milling. The relief cut there so you can get on that jimping. Super smooth, and you can slow roll it. Butter, like butter. Smoother than almost any knife I've tried out there. It's that good. It instantly stands out. Fit and finish, tight, super tight tolerances. No blade play, no wiggle. Solid as a rock. Smooth. All these edges here, smooth as glass. I'm telling you guys, this, I don't want to make too many bold statements about Old Dominion Knifeworks, but ever since I held Dave's, these guys are slowly moving up in my charts. It's amazing what these custom makers are doing these days, the things they're creating. I mean, look at this thing. Yeah, it's big and it's bold. You know, the Damascus scales are really, really, bright, purple, vibrant. And the clip as well. You got the copper pivots. I like that. Everything looks good. And you've got, let me get a shot of the back spacer there. Really well done. You've got that breaker too, which is, again, Damascus. I mean, look how cool that is, right? This is one of their full dress models for sure. Like I said, I did a trade with my buddy Anthony. The same gentleman that I got the Skype Custom Knives Pocket Monster. I'm extremely happy with our trade. Thanks again, Anthony. Action on this, ceramic bearings is beautiful. Detent is tuned perfectly. Fires out smooth as glass. Action, fantastic. I mean, it's more comfortable than it looks too. Nice contouring, easy lock bar access, like I said. Not heavy, not really crazy heavy for the size of this blade. And this definitely gives you that, if you can see it, sword and pocket feel. But it's not crazy. I know it looks it probably, but it's not. It's very manageable, light in hand. It moves well. As you can see, I'm having no problems closing and opening it, slow rolling it. Beautiful. It's one of those pieces that looks too nice to use, but you completely can't. Completely. I want to give you another close-up of this just so we can get a good grip of this. Get a good idea what it looks like. You know, like I said, I like these colors. They pop nice. Normally I like a more subdued blade, but this doesn't bother me. Very, very impressive. Beautiful work. No flaws that I found as of yet, nothing. And just a big, big honking blade. The Daeva, this is not your everyday pocket knife for sure. No doubt about that. But when you have it in hand, you can see what a capable design this is. I mean, this is the 5-inch model. We're talking 11 and a quarter inches. But a 4-inch model or something of that nature, you could carry it, no problem. Wow, what a blade. Look at this thing. It's insane looking, it really is. This is probably the second most insane blade I've ever had. That Fatty Cobra XL was probably still the most unbelievable, but this is right up there. If you're looking for an American handmade custom builder that has some serious muscle behind it, guys, look no further than Old Dominion Knifeworks. They are definitely worth hunting down. Kind of hard to find, not cheap, but extremely well made. You're paying for what you get. But once you get in hand, you'll know why these are just killer knives. I mean, unbelievable blade all around. Really is. I am super, super stoked to have this blade. And I hope this is coming through on camera. But beautifully done all around. Phenomenal. This is not going to be my last Old Dominion Knifeworks blade because I am working with the maker now to get an order of a 4-inch Chupacabra, and I am totally psyched. Totally psyched. So let me pull the blades out again from today. All right. And as you can see, the Spyderco Jumbo is no small blade. But if we open them up, right, let's give them a flick. Look at that thing. That is insane, right? Look at it compared to the wedge. Holy crap. Look at that thing, guys. I'll try to get this to tip in frame there. And the Yojumbo is no small blade, if you guys know. Look at that. What a beast. I'll turn him the other way so you can kind of get an angle too, so we can at least get him in frame. Try to put him just to give you a size reference again of what size this blade truly is. It is a true beast. All right. So we have Old Dominion Knifeworks Daeva, Spyderco Yojumbo, M4 with JG10, and the Sosby wedge. I think these are really cool blades today. This thing is so impressive in person, guys. I hope you like it. So for now we're going to get into today's movie recommendation. And with Halloween just passed, I'm going to stick with crazy horror movie. I'm going to preface this with a warning, guys. This movie I'm going to recommend is very disturbing. If you're not a true horror fan, stay away from this movie, guys. Stay away. It's called Martyrs. It was released in 2008. I'm not going to describe this one too much, but it involves scenes of extreme acts and violence, brutal psychological horror. Remember, please, guys, don't watch this unless you're into these kind of movies. I promise I'll have some lighter-hearted, recommendations coming up soon, but this one with Halloween just going by, I just happened to watch it again. Brutal movie, Martyrs in 2008. Check it out if you dare. All right, guys. Thanks again. I appreciate you swinging by. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this absolute beast. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Guys, thanks for swinging by. I'll talk to you soon.